All right, so Into the Light, first stream out of 3 aired, and I just went over it. I'm a little bit late, but you know, it is what it is, life. And they unveiled the new game mode that's gonna be out called Onslaught, which is a horde mode, but it's not an infinite horde mode, which is good. You know, there's defenses and things like that, and you're gonna get rewards, and it's looking like the rewards are reskinned old weapons. I don't know, there is actually like a little hint that Recluse and maybe Mountaintop might be coming back, because these were the guns that were too dangerous for the Crucible, and Shax is gonna be the main vendor, so what else could it be, right? These things were borderline toxic in the Crucible back in the day, so they might be coming back. I'm kind of afraid that this, if it is Mountaintop and Recluse, that it's gonna bust the meta in PvP again, like really bad. But whatever, it's all about fun, anyways. Except Trials, they should probably ban it for Trials. And you could go ahead and like recap the whole Into the Light thing. I'm pretty sure if you're watching me, you probably already watched someone's like co-stream or recap of it, and that's all good and fine. I'm here to talk about if Into the Light is really going to be able to gain back some players and maybe hold some players over until the final shape comes around. And I'm not gonna say no. I want to say first and foremost that I think it's really truly impressive that they actually were able to like build the game mode and have people work on something that seems complete. I'm really hoping some of the lore on some of these weapons are pretty cool. I want to see what's happening with some people in the Lost City, and I want to see some people what's going on across the world, like the Cosmodrome, the EDZ, and things like that, and some other places like in the solar system. I think that'd be cool. Even Niamuna, I guess. Now that said, I guess Horde mode is like a kind of a different thing that we're used to. Usually if you play Strikes or Destiny any often, it's pretty much like go ahead and blitz it and let's get it over and done with, and then it is what it is. Even when you're playing GMs, it's similar to that, especially when you're playing people with a lot of experience in them. And this is kind of just protected something, which is not unusual for Destiny. There is places like in Strikes or like in like world events where you have to like defend a spot, but this seems a little bit more compacted because it is on a PvP map. I was a little concerned that the one map that they showed was the only map it was, like Midtown. It appears that it's not going to be. I was hoping to actually have some Scourge like chopped up a little bit and put in there. I think that would have been super flavorful, super tight. I don't think it's gonna happen though. But overall, I think that it's gonna be a cool, like, cool little activity, man. Similar to like the 30th anniversary, except we're not gonna get a dungeon, which is fine with me, I guess. I don't really want to grind out a dungeon. Like, we have 2 months to change to final shape, which in June. So yeah, I don't really want to grind out another dungeon. I don't know if this is enough. I would still recommend people just to get the loot real quick, get out and try to experience more other games that are coming out too. There's some games that are coming out a couple days from now that may be really interesting and things like that before a final shape. I think if you don't do this, I don't think you're gonna be missing out too much on stuff. If you don't know, this is kind of like the add-on middle piece, because the delay happened and they didn't want it to be a big gap, so they inserted Into the Light into it. I don't think you're gonna get any groundbreaking meta. The strats are probably gonna be pretty self-aware, right? Like, we're the Horde, Anarchy. It seems alright. I'm pretty happy with the activity. I would like... Here's the thing they could do, and I wish Bungie would do this a little bit more often, is that they can add like a catalyst to like the event, right? Like, complete 50 levels and you unlock this catalyst. I think that would be great. There's plenty of exotic weapons that don't have catalysts right now, and if you got one, it doesn't have to be much. I think it would be dope, like Chaperone or something like that, right? They got a catalyst, it'd be kind of cool. Chaperone, I don't think it does have a catalyst, but there's plenty of exotics that don't. Do that, man. Make us work for something. Make us want to like grind a little bit more. Something that's worthwhile, right? We don't have too much knowledge on what's going on with the weapons, because that's next kind of like stream, I guess. I guess you're gonna spend an hour just talking about weapons and armor, which is kind of crazy. I don't really understand why they just didn't just smash it all into like maybe an hour and a half, maybe like a 2-hour max live stream. I think would have been a lot easier. People are already hyped. You don't have to like kind of drag this thing out. I don't even think I really want to cover the other ones. I will, but if it's something too exciting, I'll just make a quick vid about it. And you could kind of tell if you're watching it, like they're dragging it. They were kind of dragging it. Like I was at a point where I was like, okay, I get what the thing is about. But overall, is my excitement level a little bit higher? I would say yeah. Am I gonna just drop everything right now and just focus on Destiny 2? No. Really, my plan is to like late April really start grinding everything out, finish everything I need to do, and then when final shape comes, I should be able just to kind of breeze through it. I don't know if they're doing like the legendary mode again or not, probably. But yeah, the live stream, I would give it a B, man. There's some good information. It's not a lot of stuff really. The activity's not really like groundbreaking, but I do appreciate them trying to put their best step forward. And with the Sony thing going on right now, with the leak, I think the best thing for Bungie to do is just to try to keep players happy, keep positivity high, just keep pushing forward, because evidently there's going to be some changes, maybe some changes that really need to happen going down an executive level at Bungie. Anyways, Sleek Shadow here. Thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.